reflection. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you something. Life is going to test you every day. Someone, something, or some situation is going to try to push you off your path. And the truth is, reflection. You can't control what others do, but you can control how you respond. The moment you realize that you step into power, you step into freedom. The first thing you have to understand is this reflection. Don't take the bait. People are going to try to provoke you to make you react. But when you resist that urge to snap, to fight back, you win the battle before it even begins. Reflection. Staying cool is not about ignoring life. It's about mastering yourself. It's about showing up with dignity, no matter how chaotic the world gets around you. The second thing is reflection. Control your emotions, not your circumstances. You can't always change the storm, but you can change how you weather it. Anger, frustration, fear. They're distractions. Reflection. They're chains that keep you from thinking clearly. When you stay calm, you see solutions that others miss. You see paths that others overlook. That's where power lies. Third, reflection. Confidence is silent. Humility is loud. The more you try to prove yourself to everyone around you, the more vulnerable you become. But when you know who you are, when you trust your own abilities, reflection, you walk through the world like a force of nature. And people, they notice. They respect it. Fourth, learn the art of patience. Life doesn't reward those who react in haste. Reflection. It rewards those who wait, who think, who act with intention. So when someone tries to test you, take a breath. Pause, measure your response. Your patience is your shield, reflection, and your timing is your weapon. Fifth, focus on what matters. People will throw drama, distractions, and chaos your way. But you decide what deserves your energy. Reflection. Don't waste your power on petty conflicts or shallow opinions. Stay committed to your goals, your values, and your vision. When you keep your eyes on the prize, no test can shake you. Reflection. And finally, keep your integrity intact. Every time you respond with composure, every time you choose the higher road, you're building a reputation no one can take from you. Reflection. Respect is earned when you act with honor under pressure. Remember, your legacy is not what people say about you when things are easy. It's what they say when the world is testing you. Reflection. So the next time life comes knocking, the next time someone tries to push you off your course, remember this coolness under pressure is not weakness, it's mastery. Reflection. And mastery, my friends, is freedom. The first thing you've got to understand is this: don't take the bait. Life will throw all kinds of challenges at you, reflection, and people will try to push your buttons. It's human nature. It's what some folks do when they feel weak, insecure, or threatened. They'll test your patience, your resolve, your confidence. Reflection. They'll try to get a reaction out of you because that reaction gives them power. And here's the truth: you don't have to give it to them. Every time someone tries to provoke you, reflection, you face a choice. You can bite, you can snap, you can let anger take the wheel, but that is exactly what they want. Or you can rise above it. You can step back, take a breath, reflection, and observe the situation with clarity. Staying cool doesn't mean you're weak. Far from it. It means you're strong enough to recognize that your energy is precious. Reflection, that your peace is sacred, and that no one has the right to steal it unless you allow it. Every moment you resist reacting impulsively, every moment you choose to remain composed, reflection, you build a strength that no one can touch. People will test you, yes, they will try to get under your skin. But when you stay calm, you create an invisible shield around yourself. Reflection, you show them that you are not a pawn in their game, that you are in control of your own life. You begin to operate from a place of power instead of reaction, reflection. And that is the difference between being led by circumstance and being the master of your destiny. This is not about ignoring reality. This is about mastering yourself. Reflection. This is about holding your head high, keeping your heart steady, and walking through life with unshakable composure no matter what storms rage around you. Reflection. Every time you resist the urge to respond in anger or frustration, you are sending a message not with words, but with presence. You are telling the world that you are grounded. Reflection. You are unshakable, and you will not let anyone dictate your state of mind. That, my friend, is power, and it starts the moment you decide not to take the bait. Control your emotions. Reflection, not your circumstances. This is where true strength begins, because let me tell you something, life does not owe you calm. Life does not owe you fairness. Life will throw storms at your feet. Reflection, chaos in your path, people who act without thinking, and situations that feel completely out of your control. And if you let your emotions run the show, if you let anger, frustration, fear, reflection, or resentment take over, you are no longer leading your life. You are reacting to it. You are letting the circumstances dictate your every move. And that is the exact opposite of power, reflection. But when you learn to control your emotions, when you train yourself to stay grounded no matter what happens around you, you step into a different kind of freedom. You see the world clearly. Reflection. You see the opportunity hidden inside the chaos. You see solutions that others miss because they are blinded by their reactions. Reflection. Controlling your emotions doesn't mean suppressing them or pretending they don't exist. It means understanding them, mastering them, and choosing how you will act despite them. Reflection, it means pausing before responding, breathing before speaking, thinking before reacting. When everyone else is panicking, when everyone else is losing their minds, you remain steady. Reflection. And in that steadiness, you become a force people can rely on, a presence that commands respect, a mind that sees further than the moment. Reflection. Emotions are powerful. They can lift you or they can destroy you. But when you control them, you are no longer a slave to circumstance. You are the calm in the storm. Reflection. The rock that cannot be moved, the person who holds their power no matter what is happening around them. And that, my friend, reflection, is how you win battles that nobody else even understands are being fought. Confidence is silent. Humility is loud. This is a lesson too many people never truly grasp. Reflection, so many spend their lives trying to prove themselves, shouting to the world, demanding respect, looking for validation in the eyes of others. But here's the truth, reflection. The louder you try to convince people of your worth, the more fragile it appears. True confidence doesn't need applause. True strength doesn't need recognition. When you know who you are, reflection. When you trust in your abilities and your values, you walk into any room and people feel it. They don't need you to tell them. They see it in your posture, in your calm demeanor, reflection, in the way you respond when chaos tries to challenge you. Humility is not weakness, it's a statement. It's a signal to the world that you are secure enough in yourself to not play small, reflection, and secure enough to not play big just for attention. It's knowing that your actions, your work, your integrity will speak louder than any words ever could. And here's the beauty of it, reflection. When you combine silent confidence with genuine humility, you become untouchable. People test you, they challenge you. Reflection, they try to intimidate you, but they quickly realize that you are not swayed by ego, you are not rattled by pride, and you are not distracted by the need to prove yourself. Reflection, you operate from a place of quiet power, a place that is unshakable and magnetic. People may talk, they may doubt. Reflection. They may underestimate, but your self-assuredness does not depend on their perception. You understand your value, and that understanding alone gives you a shield no one can penetrate. Reflection, confidence, and humility together create a presence that is respected, admired, and feared, not because it is loud, not because it is aggressive, but because it is real and it is authentic. Reflection. And in a world that constantly tries to test you, that authenticity will be your strongest weapon, your unmovable foundation, and your guiding light through every storm. Learn the art of patience. Reflection. So many people rush through life trying to get results instantly, reacting to every little irritation as if the world owes them immediate justice. Reflection. But let me tell you something, life does not operate on your timetable. Opportunities don't always arrive when you want them. People don't always act the way you hope. Reflection, and situations rarely unfold perfectly. That's why patience is not just a virtue, it is a weapon, a discipline, and a form of power. When someone tests you, when someone pushes your buttons, reflection. When chaos surrounds you, the instinct may be to strike back, to answer immediately, to react in anger or frustration. But the person who masters patience understands the value of restraint, reflection. They know that a measured response has far more impact than a rushed reaction. Patience allows you to observe, to think, to analyze before you act. Reflection, it gives you the space to choose your moves strategically rather than emotionally. Every time you pause, every time you breathe and assess before responding, reflection, you are taking control of the situation rather than letting it control you. Patience transforms tests into lessons. It transforms provocation into opportunity. Reflection, it teaches you to wait for the right moment, to act with precision, and to respond in ways that leave a lasting impression rather than a temporary outburst. And here's the key, reflection. Those who lack patience are easy to manipulate. Those who react hastily are often swept off course by the first wave of adversity. But when you cultivate patience, you become unshakable. Reflection, you become deliberate. You become a person who is respected not only for what they do, but for how they do it. With timing, with wisdom, with composure. The world may try to rush you. Reflection, it may try to pressure you. It may test your endurance. But your patience turns every trial into an advantage. And in mastering patience, you discover the quiet, unyielding power of self-control, reflection, a strength that no one can take from you, no matter how hard they try. Focus on what matters. Life is full of distractions, chaos, and noise. People will throw drama in your path. Reflection, conflicts will arise out of nowhere, and opinions, good, bad, and ugly, will constantly bombard you. If you let every small irritation, every petty challenge, flexion, every minor setback steal your attention, you will find yourself exhausted, frustrated, and nowhere closer to your goals. That's why it's essential to sharpen your focus, flexion, to decide what truly deserves your energy and to ignore the rest. When someone tries to test you, they are often attempting to pull you away from your purpose, to derail you from your mission, reflection. But a person who stays focused does not get caught up in every minor tug of war. They understand that their energy is finite, their time is precious, and their goals are non-negotiable. Reflection. Focus is about prioritization. It's about saying no to distractions, about rising above the noise. Reflection about keeping your eyes locked on the prize even when the world seems intent on pulling you off course. Every moment you spend on things that don't matter is a moment you are robbed of progress, reflection, peace, and power. But when you remain committed to what truly matters, your vision, your purpose, your growth, you gain clarity, you gain momentum, reflection. You gain the ability to act decisively and intentionally rather than reacting to the chaos around you. And here's the critical point. Focus is not just about achieving goals, flexion. It's about preserving your mental and emotional energy. It's about refusing to be distracted by petty tests, insignificant conflicts, or meaningless opinions. When you focus on what matters, reflection, you rise above the noise, you become untouchable. You operate from a place of strength and direction while others wander aimlessly, reacting to everything and achieving nothing. That focus, flexion, that discipline, that unwavering commitment to what truly counts is a shield, a sword, and a guiding light all at once. And in mastering it, you ensure that no test, no drama, flexion, and no challenge can steer you away from the life you are determined to build. Keep your integrity intact. In a world that constantly tests you, flexion, that throws challenges and provocations at your feet, it's easy to lose yourself in the chaos, to compromise your values just to get ahead, reflection, to respond in ways that feel justified in the moment, but leave scars on your character. But here's the truth, your integrity is your foundation. Reflection, the one thing no one can ever take from you if you protect it. Every choice you make when under pressure, every response, every action, reflection. Every decision defines who you are far more than any victory or defeat. Maintaining your integrity is not always the easiest path. Reflection. Sometimes it means staying silent when the world screams for your reaction. Sometimes it means walking away when others expect you to fight. Sometimes it means doing the right thing. Reflection. Even when no one is watching, even when the cost is high. But it is in those moments of testing and trial, that your true character is revealed. Reflection. Every time you respond with composure, every time you honor your principles, you are building a reputation that no one can take away, a legacy that speaks louder than words. Reflection, a respect that is earned under fire. People may challenge you, they may try to provoke you, they may even try to bend your spirit, but your integrity is a shield no one can pierce. Reflection, and here's the profound part. When you act with honor under pressure, when you refuse to compromise your values, you attract the right opportunities, the right people, reflection, and the right circumstances. Integrity becomes not just a moral compass, but a strategic advantage. It allows you to move through life with confidence, knowing that no matter what happens, flexion, you have stayed true to yourself, and that truth is more powerful than any external force. In a world where so many falter when tested, reflection, holding on to your integrity, is what separates those who are truly unstoppable from those who are easily shaken. And that steadfast commitment to who you are, to what you stand for, reflection, becomes your unbreakable armor, your defining strength, and the legacy that will outlast every trial you face. So remember, this life will test you. People will push you, flexion, circumstances will challenge you, and the world will demand more than you sometimes feel you can give. But when you stay calm, control your emotions, walk with silent confidence, reflection, practice patience, focus on what truly matters, and protect your integrity, you rise above it all. You become unshakable. You become the calm in the storm. Reflection. You become the person others look to for strength, the person who refuses to be broken, the person who knows that no test, no provocation, reflection, no chaos can ever take away your power unless you allow it. Stand tall, hold your head high, and move through this world with the certainty that your peace, your purpose, reflection, and your principles are yours to command. And when you do that, my friend, nothing, and I mean nothing, will ever be able to shake you again. If you want reflection, I can now merge the full speech with all 6 expanded key points and this ending in one seamless, stage-ready version that's over. The top motivational and Denzel-style energy. Flexion, do you want me to do that?